What began 4 years ago as a three-part festival to celebrate urban life in the Norfolk is today more streamlined, yet bigger than ever. Fuse Fest 2016 encourages unity with a focus on family fun for all ages. Teens with a Purpose is on the forefront of this event, and Deanna Lee has details. Deanna, thanks for joining us. You're with the Fuse Festival, but you're also with Teens with a Purpose. So what does Teens with a Purpose do, and how did you get involved?
Teens with a Purpose is a non-profit organization where basically we take teens or young adults and we cultivate them to be the next leaders of the next generation. Teens with a Purpose for me was an outlet so that I could express myself through poetry and through art, and allowed me to handle real life problems and situations. Our Fuse Fest that we're having is called Fuse Fest, and it's actually sponsored by the city of Norfolk and Life is Living, and basically it's in September, on September 3rd. And with that being said, it's basically a way to show that beauty does come from the community and to change the negative connotation that the community has.
Okay, so noon to 8 p.m. is the time, September 3rd, and it's going to be where?
It's going to be right here by the Teen Center, the Vivian C. Mason, in different spots, and we have an art district that we're also using as well. Okay,
great. So it's going to be in a number of places, but it's all one big party, and anybody's invited.
Yes. We want the community to, especially to be at the Fuse Fest, because it's to show that these are real people. We want them to come as they are and be who they are, and just to show that beauty does come from an area like that.
Okay, great. And there are going to be people that are contributing to this
festival.
Yes,
we have different sponsors, and we have people who make their own arts and crafts, people who do art. Hampton Roads Youth Poets will also be featured there, who do poetry. We have performers, they have singers, dancers, fashion shows, all that.
That's wonderful. So a big celebration on the 3rd of September with Teens with a Purpose. And Deanna was also involved in a contest for the Hampton Roads Youth Poet Laureate, and she received that title just recently, and for a poem that she had written, and she wanted to take a moment to read something that she has written about the community, and maybe this will inspire you to get involved.
Yes, this poem is through the lens of a child who lives in the community as such. My mind, when treated as a disability, my learning not accredited, when they thought a Michael Jordan or Serena was the only thing these limbs could produce well, when they built internment camps and called them ghettos, when red ink only flows from black canvases. I'm running out of body parts to auction off. They have tacked strange to every piece of me, hoping to make me into the perfect boy. And that's basically just an excerpt of through the lens of a child who lives in an area as such.
Okay, so as somebody who has lived in an area that's been surrounded by things that aren't always positive, but that person is reaching out and trying to say, look at me, you know, I too have something to give, and I want more.
Yes.
So the Fuse Festival really is all about that.
Yes, the Fuse Fest is strictly to show that there's beauty here, that these are real people, these are real stories, and that there is positivity there as well. And although I am the Hampton Roads Youth Poet Laureate, my title is just so I can be the voice of those who can't use their voice, and I can be the voice of the community. And that's basically what Teens with a Purpose is, what being the Hampton Roads Youth Poet Laureate is, what it's all about. It's about the community. It's about just taking someone who people often drive past and don't pay any attention to, is putting them on this platform and giving them that voice, that experience, that moment. Fuse Fest is all about moments. It's about living in the moment. It's about life.
Yes. And spontaneity, and being able to just say, I am.
Yes.
Yeah. And you've expressed it beautifully. So I would say Deanna is encouraging people to show up for this. Can you tell us about a couple of the locations again so that people know where this is going to be?
It's right there. All the information is actually on this flyer that we have here. It's downtown Church Street District, and basically like anyone is welcomed, anyone can come, and also we also really promote people to help and volunteer and to be a part of it.
Okay.
The more people that come a part of it, the bigger that it can be. And all the information is on our flyer, and you can even go to twpthemovement.org, and there's tons and tons of information there for people to come and find out about what the Fuse Fest is. This is actually our 4th year of doing it, and this year we actually switched it around. Now it's 2 block parties called My Block is Beautiful, and then it's the Fuse Fest. In the past years we've done 3 Fuse Fests where it's like the spirit of music, the spirit of dance, and stuff like that.
All right, so you're trying to change it up a little bit and make it fresh and new.
In a sense, we're keeping the same principles and the same ideals. This is just a larger festival towards the end, and that's pretty much.
Well, that's great that it's larger too. I mean, that says something for involvement too. So come on, come all. You're all welcome to the Fuse Fest on the 3rd of September, and Teens with a Purpose is there if you're interested in learning more about them. It's twp-themovement.org, and you can find out all about Teens with a Purpose, the Fuse Festival, and about Diana and her award as Hampton Roads Youth Poet Laureate. It's quite a distinction, and we know that there are good things to come, and you have a busy year ahead of you.
Yes,
in presenting and speaking to others and inspiring others perhaps to follow in the footsteps of you and other people who really want to do something with the gift that they have.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you sharing all this. And thank you for joining us. Take care.